So you know that huge abandoned building in the middle of your city where the homeless go to die of a drug overdose? Yeah, well back in the day, people used to buy things there. Yes, well malls are still a thing, and unless they're owned by one of these mega companies, going to one just feels like a chore. What used to be an experience turned into get in, get your shit, and get out. Nowadays, malls and their stores are just copy and paste bullshit. Clothing store, clothing store, clothing store, shoe store, anime store, Auntie Anne's, clothing store, fake diamond store, anime store disguised as the corpse of an emo store, anime store that sells sex toys for some reason. Then there's the scam phone repair booth, scam car giveaways, scam shoe cleaners. Jesus Christ, malls are just the physical embodiment of Temu. There's no real point of going to the mall anymore. Some cities rely on malls to keep their towns from going under. Many malls will have at least one standout feature. If you're going to the mall, you're going to the mall for this. No exceptions. One of my nearest big malls does have some interesting places worth visiting it for. They got Dave & Buster's. Also, they have a Jollibee, which I have never visited and have no idea what the hype is about. They do happen to have the only rainforest cafe in the state, which I guess is cool. Speaking of food, let's get into the food courts at malls. This is the real hangout section of the mall. There's your Sbarros, your Philly cheesesteaks, your hot dogs on sticks. All of these are pretty much mandatory. Every mall will have all three of these places. But after that, it's anyone's game. It's like a Fortnite item shop. One day there will be a Subway, next day it's a Popeyes. The next week it will turn into a mom and pop sushi place that didn't even make it through the morning before shutting down. If you haven't gotten shot walking through the parking lot, there's other food spots. If you're lucky, you'll find a Burger King. I wanted to make a video roasting specific mall stores, but what would the point of that be? Like I said before, every store is the same cookie cutter bullshit, and even the storefronts themselves prove it. One of the biggest complaints I hear about modern malls is how back in the 90s and 2000s, storefronts used to have character. Look at Hollister, Hot Topic, Bath & Body Works. You get the point. Now it's just a dull, solid color with the store's logo slapped on it. I get why they do that. It's a cost-saving measure, so when these stores close down, the next tenant can move in with little to no alterations to the storefront. Okay, so here's one store in particular, Spencer's. I have a little story for y'all. Me and my buddies went to Spencer's one day. One friend has never set foot inside a Spencer's and doesn't know what they sell. If you know, you know. We looked at their typical products, their weed shot glasses, the femboy socks, and the funny shirts with bad words on them. I told him that they had larger sizes in the back, and his gullible ass started straight into Afghanistan. And little Timmy was never the same since. One mall also had this video game store that clearly sold reproduction copies of some games at a price that no fake game should be sold at. Anyway, that's my quick rant on the whole dying malls thing. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you hated it. If you did, I will stand in the middle of my ghetto mall's parking lot in the middle of the night and throw gang signs at everyone. Alright, bye.